Today's topic is profit and loss. In our day to day lives, we all go to a shop or a market. While we are there, you trade some goods for a certain amount of money. You might have wondered, does the shopkeeper earn any money when I buy a particular product? Basically, do they earn a profit or are they suffering a loss? Before we begin, we need to understand how a sale works. A sale consists of a buyer and a seller. The seller is the one who sells the product and the buyer is the one who buys it. So when a buyer procures a product, that is buys a product, they buy it for a price. The price at which the product is bought by the buyer is known as the cost price. The price at which the product is sold by the buyer is known as the selling price of the product. These two prices will be the basis of everything in this concept. You probably know that a seller wants to sell his products for a profit. It wouldn't make sense to sell something at less than the price you bought it, now would it? So, if you sell a product at a greater price than what you bought it, you made a profit. This can be denoted as selling price greater than cost price is equal to profit. So to calculate profit, the following formula is selling price minus cost price is equal to profit. Now, let's say that you have a damaged product. No one is going to buy that particular product. So you'll have to reduce the price of the product, therefore incurring a loss. This can be written as cost price greater than selling price. Therefore, you have a loss. And the formula is cost price minus selling price is equal to loss. With the introduction of percentages, you might ask, how do I calculate what percent profit or what percent loss I occurred? Well, let's try to derive that. We know that we can determine the percentage change in something with the following formula. Change in original quantity into 100 divided by original quantity. Putting this into profit and loss, we know that cost price will be our original quantity and the change would be our selling price minus cost price which will either give us profit or loss. So we can say that profit percentage is equal to P into 100 divided by cost price and loss percentage is equal to L into 100 divided by cost price. Now, let's take an example for profit. Question. John bought a cycle for rupees 300. After realizing that his uncle had already bought him a cycle, he decided to sell the one he bought to his friend for rupees 350. What is his net profit or loss and what is his profit percentage or loss percentage? Now, from the question, we can figure that the cost price of the cycle is rupees 300 and the selling price of the cycle is rupees 350. Now, since selling price is greater than cost price, John has made a profit. Now, to calculate the profit, we are going to use the following formula. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. That is 350 minus 300. So the profit that John made is rupees 50. Now that we know that John made a profit of rupees 50, it is time to calculate the profit percentage. Now the following formula is for to calculate the profit percentage. Profit percentage is equal to profit into 100 divided by cost price. That is, profit percentage is equal to 50 into 100 divided by 300. So after calculating that, you will get the profit percentage to be 16.66%. So the final answer is John earned a profit of rupees 50 and incurred a 16.66 percentage profit. Now let's look at an example of a loss. Now Ramu bought a scooter for rupees 1100 3 years ago. Today he wants to sell the scooter for rupees 1000. Since the scooter is old and slightly damaged, what will his net profit slash loss be, and what